I believe foster care can change a person into a pile of pieces where you're left with nothing. In the dictionary, it states that foster care is a system in which a minor has been placed in a ward, group home, or private home of a state-certified caregiver, referred to as a foster parent. The placement of the child is normally arranged through the government or a social service agency, but to me, foster care is a system that can rip a family apart in seconds. It's like having voices in your head that you can't get rid of. Before that awful day, my life was unfortunate. I was always the cause of things, at least that's what my mother said. I was more like the parent to my younger brother than she ever was. I was always gone staying at my best friend's house. It was the only way I could escape. But then I was filled in a room with people who would rather get high. I started to fall into a path as I took my brother with me. Getting high and smoking cigarettes felt like the only way I could express myself, but then again, I only hurt myself more. My mother used to tell me everything was my fault. I don't know why, but I'm guessing it was my attitude. Our life wasn't hard, but then again, it wasn't easy either. My mom started to date a guy who was much younger than her, and he flipped her world upside down. She soon lost everything, her job, her mental state, and soon her kids. My brother and I had our world rearranged on October 23rd and 24th of 2013, where we were just another child in the system. I remember the tears rushing down my face. It was like watching the raindrops race down the window of a car. I remember feeling my heart shatter into a million different pieces. It wasn't like your first heartbreak, and it wasn't like someone dying. It was like everything you once had been erased. It was like a tragic accident, and you couldn't do anything about it. Everything in my life fell apart in a matter of seconds. Once they picked me up from school, I didn't know what to think. All I wanted to see was my brother. My brothers had been taken the day before me. My mom was staying in the woods. We were all in different places. I had no idea where they were or if we were going to be together or not. Once they picked me up, they said my brother was an overnight emergency program, so that's where I would go to. I was relieved, but in November we were all soon in different homes, separated from each other and only having visits once a week. I guess we were taken for a good reason, but then again, that was our normal. I believe the foster care system is like being in a coma. You don't know if you want to wake up or if you just want to die. The world goes without question, but children in the system go without family, friends, lovers, food, and even questions. I believe foster care is just another job for people to make money. I believe foster care is just another disaster waiting to happen. But what do I know? I'm just another child in the system.